Aloha! Gentle Thunder here. Just wanted to check in with my soul tribe via Facebook. I love this live stream. It's pretty awesome. It's a great way to connect and to catch up, which is what I'm doing right now before I head over to the California Institute for Human Science, which is where I will be doing facilitating a toning ceremony. So it's been about 2 weeks since you last saw me here on Facebook live streaming, which was in Mount Shasta. We had a lot of work. We were doing a lot of grid work with many light workers, and if I don't give you a direct shout out, it's because I cannot see you without these. I don't feel like putting them on. But I just wanted to check in with you and see how you all are doing. So if you just post a little comment, I can read it later before I head over for the toning ceremony. So just let me, while you're formulating your thoughts there, I'm here at Swami's Beach, by the way, so I'm in front of the parking lot. I didn't have time to walk down to the waters, but I received her beautiful blessing and her ions from the top here. So if it gets a little noisy, it's because there's a lot of people wanting to come in for surf and to catch the sunset. So hi Callie, and Zach, and Miriam. Hi, good evening. I was gonna say good morning. I got in, so those of you who were following, I was in Mount Shasta for almost 2 weeks doing grid work, and then in Sedona. I did a couple toning ceremonies in Sedona, but the main reason why I was there, which I didn't know until Saturday morning, was there was some demonic energies that were going to infiltrate some people in Sedona. So that's why I had to stay another day, and was told that as soon as that work's done, adios, get out of there, get out of Dodge quick, which I did on Sunday morning. So you know, it's there was some residuals left over, as what I found out later, but you know, I really appreciate, honor, and love all the light workers who answered the calling to bring in the light and the love. It was just a beautiful thing, and it felt so wonderful. So you all know who you are, so I just want to say thank you so much from my heart to yours. And it's just so, I don't even know how to express myself other than say, right now is the time for all of us to come together with our beautiful gifts. And these gifts that we have of being either a light worker, a light walker, a gatekeeper, you know, any kind of healer, shaman, whatever our gifts are, you know, I have to emphasize, and something that Spirit spoke strongly through me at the Medicine Wheel Lodge at the end of the toning ceremony, was that the gifts that we have, that we carry, they don't belong to us. We are just vessels, and they don't define us either. So it's really important, if you're still holding on to ego and fear that one other of us light workers or healers is going to come in and swoop in on your territory, you need to get out of that way of thinking, like immediately. It will not serve you any good, and it doesn't serve humanity, and it doesn't serve Mother Earth. All the more reason for all of us to come together right now, stronger than ever. And so when I put out that APB call in Sedona, those who I spoke with didn't hesitate. They said, okay, I'm on it. And that's how we should all be working together during these auspicious times. So just wanted to plant that seed right there. But you know, just checking in, and you know, I leave for Mexico City on Saturday. I have the toning ceremony tonight at the California Institute of Human Science at 7 p.m. So those of you who are in the area, I hope you can make it, because the medicine has been coming through stronger than ever. And it started in Mount Shasta. Light codes have been coming through, activations, downloads, and whale medicine have been coming through the last toning ceremonies. And as we continue to ascend, I know that these are going to continue to come through even stronger and to aid each and every one of us through our ascension process that we're experiencing right now. And also those who are just waking up, it's going to help you greatly. And if you know anyone who's just waking up, we've already gone through a majority of the work, and so we're here to assist those who are in confusion and who are saying hi to my brother. I forgot his name, but he joined us at Songs, which was San Onofre Power Plant Beach, for a beautiful water blessing a couple months back. I think it was a couple months, maybe longer. Anyway, sorry I got sidetracked. But so much is happening right now, and I'm being called to go to Mexico City, and then I'll be off to Colorado Mother's Day weekend, and it's a beautiful thing. I love sharing the medicine. That's why I'm here, and that's what I'm doing, is sharing the medicine to aid and assist in humanity. And it's pretty much all our responsibility, you know. That's what we came back for. So just wanted to check in with you all and see how you're all doing through the retrograde. It was a little intense during the pre-part of it. That's when I was in Mount Shasta. Hi Eric, and who else is Christian. Thank you for tuning in. And share this with anybody who you think might need the information. I encourage you, and I appreciate if you do. So there's been a lot of people that have sent me friend requests lately, and it's a bit overwhelming sometimes, but I understand that I used to be really picky and choosy who I let in my circle. But because of these auspicious times that we're in, I've been letting a lot more people in without screening them. Yeah, I used to screen everybody, send private messages asking why you're sending me a friend request. But because of everybody going through their awakening and ascension, I just felt that it's part of my responsibility to let people in and tune in and see what I'm doing, where I'm doing, what kind of work I'm doing, and you know, just to help them out. So again, I also want to see how you're doing. If you haven't already expressed yourself during the feed, I'd appreciate it. I know some of you are on your travels and road warriors also. So you know, I just want to share with you that my intention I'm going to set tonight for the toning ceremony. Yes, I'm facilitating, but I just want to let you know that every time I facilitate a toning ceremony, I also receive the medicine for my own ascension. So tonight, my intention I'm going to share with you, because perhaps you can hold space for me while I'm being guided by Spirit, is setting an intention for a newer vehicle, an SUV, so that if I have to pull over the side of the road to rest, I have a place to rest. And my desire is for a 2010 or newer white Subaru Forester, automatic, no leather, because leather gets too hot and sticky, and with no more than 75,000 miles. So I'm being really specific. I love my green car. Her name is Emery. which is short for emerald butterfly. But she's on her last prayers. She's been awesome. She got us up to Mount Shasta and then to Sedona. In between Las Vegas and Sedona, the check engine light came on and she's running really rough. She stalled out a couple times on my way from Sedona to back to California. So I would appreciate it if you held space for me for that. Also, I'm being guided to work more on the ley lines, and so I'm calling in a home base on the coastline, and somewhere between Santa Barbara and Ventura is where I was guided several months back, but just so many things came up that I kind of put that on the back burner, so to speak. But that is also the intention I'm setting for this evening ceremony, are those two things which are pretty important. I need a place where I can go and zen out in between my travels. It's really important to have my space and to have that space be cohesive to my energy field and to the work that I do. I love my family dearly, and you know, I'm given a space to live when I'm not traveling inland. But again, it's a matter of having a good flow that's conducive with my work. So if you know anyone who has a home base between Ventura and Santa Barbara that is willing to either share that space with me, or is a traveler themselves and maybe they only use their home a couple months out of the year, something like that, or maybe it's just sitting empty and it needs a lot of love, it needs a lot of positive energy which I can bring into that space, I'd be happy to. So anyways, thank you for allowing me to express myself, and I encourage you to express yourself. Thank you, Kelly. So I'll just emphasize again, I have a toning ceremony, which is a form of sound healing, this evening at 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. at the California Institute of Human Science. And so what happens during a ceremony? We take a journey into the past with the drumming and ancient ancestral songs. Then we step way into the future with the toning, and that's where the medicine has shifted quite a bit, and the toning frequencies have changed quite a bit. And when I was in Mount Shasta, one of the people that attended the ceremony let me know that the toning is language of the Pleiadians and the Sirians, and that the light codes that have been coming through are definitely Sirian. So really grateful for that confirmation. I knew what was coming through, but didn't know where it was coming from as it was channeled through me, so it's wonderful. Also, so then when we go to the future, we come back into the present, and there's a medicine man that works with me. His name is Huicho. And also in Mount Shasta, I had a couple of people let me know that, first of all, one person said that it felt like he comes from the very far south, like Mayan, maybe even pre-Mayan. And then another individual said that the language sounded really familiar to him, and he could confirm that it was definitely from the south, like Mayan, but dating back even further than that, like pre-Mayan. So he's a medicine man, and he, you know, I call upon him and just check in and see if he wants to share anything. And lately he's been wanting to come through and share his medicine as well. So, you know, the toning ceremony is quite powerful, as I said, and especially lately. So if you're in the area and you can join us this evening, I'm also going to speak about reciprocity. And reciprocity is a wonderful tool that was given to me just very recently by my Muskogee brother, Lonnie Hamilton, when I was in Mount Shasta. And since I've shared it, it's just really opened up some beautiful doors for myself and also for others, and I'm sharing this reciprocity with everyone. So yeah, it's good information, good knowledge. So the sun, Father Sun is gracing us right now. He keeps peeking out from behind the clouds. But anyway, just wanted to bring you up to date and let you know where I'm at in terms of me physically, emotionally, mentally, where I am now and where I'm going to be traveling to, and that I look forward to returning home and sharing some more medicine with all of you. And these toning ceremonies are quite powerful. That you know, I invite you to think about if this is something that you can host in your space. It can be in your backyard. It can be in your living room, with as little as 4 people, with as many as 50 people, even 100. Now, what I'm going to say about that is, it's great that I can offer it in different levels, but because so many are waking up right now and need this medicine, that if I can reach a large mass of people at each given time, it makes my job a lot easier and quicker. So think about that. I'm just going to plant that seed. And I can pretty much travel anywhere. You know, I've been invited to come out to Boulder, Colorado to facilitate a toning ceremony and also a water blessing ceremony. So I'm not limited. So just because I live in Southern California doesn't mean I have to be here to facilitate a toning ceremony. I can facilitate these anywhere. And I can facilitate them live also. So there's few people around here, maybe they could use a little toning right now. So I'm going to give you a little sample of what type of toning's been coming through, the kind of medicine's been coming through. So I'm just going to take a deep breath, and if you want to receive this medicine along with me, I encourage you, invite you to take a couple deep breaths with me. Ooh. My body's buzzing already from the energy. Whew. As I said, the medicine's been really strong lately, so. Wow. Yeah, medicine's really strong. And that was just a mild dose of what's to be experienced this evening. Very mild dose. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna go across the way and give my brother a hug and say goodbye to you. Actually, not goodbye. What the Kumeyaay say here is Nawuma, which means see you later. We don't say goodbye. Never goodbye. So I'm gonna head out and join Ji Young for some tea before we get started this evening and share with her and commune with her. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me in this time and sharing sacred space. I love you. Nawuma.